What a scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome everyone to Orlando, Florida, the Bounce House, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks, taking on a team from the SEC, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Brown will throw it. Moving out of the pocket. They get to him as he throws. Complete downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Wide open spaces. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. He's now up to 52 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. The Knights come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off play action on first down. He throws one to the left. Touchdown, UCF! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. And here's a... And that's going to be a safe... Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Trying to make magic with his feet.
It's to defend these guys. You know, it's 1st and 10. Everything's available to you. You don't know if it's run or pass, and then you add in the scrambling element with the quarterback. He does a great job scrambling outside, getting outside the pocket, and then at the end of the play, not taking a hit.
Reels it in down the left side. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Got it in the middle. It's Wade. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Knights have pushed it inside the 20. Snagged in the middle. It's Burke. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency.
And he'll finish. Brown wants to pass. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again. Third quarter.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the move, he fires. Complete to the left. He's brought down the line of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them.
Touchdown, Knights! And they add 6 more to the board with that triple. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! And the punishment has been extended.
And this offense.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights!
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy.
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's going to fire to the left. Oh, it makes the grab. Oh, couldn't get the foot down. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Now sliding to his left. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now facing a 3rd and long. Brown will throw it. The sweet feet buy a little time. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, UCF! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yes.
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want.
scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome everyone to Orlando, Florida, the bounce house, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see a team from the American, the Houston Cougars, taking on a team from the SEC, the UCF Knights. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Moves around to clear up the vision. Quick step and go. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Under fire. Now he's going to break the pocket. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Brown wants to pass. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
What a dream opening drive for this defense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback adapting. He's going to run it. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go with a direct snap. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Since Scott Frost led UCF to that perfect season in 2017, it's been a circuitous path. Not necessarily happy, but he's trying to bring back the magic to UCF.
Yeah, bring back the magic, the excitement. Just there's always so much talent. Jesse, we've called game there for years. Like so much talent and speed in the state of Florida. And on that roster, it's just about putting it together.
I mean, they were hitting New Year's Six bowl games, it seemed like, year after year when Scott Frost was there last time at the helm. So it's about...
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Throws another interception. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't connect on his first throw.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's... That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Brown will throw it. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's his 4th interception of the night. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This defense... Without that last. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking for space. It's Nixon. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. Halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
It has been tough sledding for this quarterback here early in the game. He's 0 for 5 right now. I give the defense tons of credit. It's not just good coverage in the back end, and it's not just a good pass rush. They're doing a nice job mixing up their looks coverage-wise. This quarterback looks confused, and that's a big reason why, guys, this offense has not scored a single point so far.
From the gun, running back on the move. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The quick out. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. The Knights look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. The short hands, it's Nixon, and they get him down. The Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half, and this guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Makes the catch, and he will score! Touchdown, Knights! Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking left. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Here's a heat. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Burton. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Brown wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He slings it deep to the left. Got him downfield. It's a running room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
And what a huge play for the offense. Hitting that throw not only is big for their confidence, but it also flips the field.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under...
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? He had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's loose. Touchdown, Knights. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like... They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Still on his feet. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. To the ground with the back. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Brown will throw it. He tries to take the top off. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we've played 3 quarters. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Knights with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. They'll run it to keep the clock moving.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Smashes in between the up. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chunking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
Brown wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Oh, the attempt is no good. There's a flag on the field, and I think we're going to get another shot at this, and the kicker will be a little bit closer this time. Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll try the run. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Knights really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, UCF! And the beatdown has ensued. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game.
Welcome to the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, home to the South Alabama Jaguars. Hancock. Brown will throw it. Working that left side now. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. On the run, still looking. Fires on the move. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Coming off a season in which things really didn't go their way in conference play, and they'd love to get on a roll here this season.
Well, this is a team from a roster standpoint, though, that believes they're better on the field than they were a year ago. They made some additions through high school recruiting, through the portal, and they think that's going to be the difference, David.
Yeah, and now they got to put it together, right? And this is when it really works. When you get in conference play, it gets different. The familiarity within the league of all the coaches, and so this is really hard for them. But I'm interested to see what they can do and to see if they can bounce back.
The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And a lot of times the defense is focused on the middle, right? Bring more big bodies into the red zone. Don't let them run the football. Offense tries to do the opposite. Get outside. Get their speeds to the football. Had a little bit of success, but nice job by this defense.
Got the quick pass. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Touchdown, Knights! Fired in from the red zone for the score. UCF. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Brown wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He rifles one deep to the left. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Got his man in the middle. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to keep running. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires downfield. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Outside the pocket, lets it go. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Using the quick game. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The play action fake. Going for 6. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd touchdown, UCF! Grab the short. Brown will throw it. That's caught. It's Nixon. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Knights! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Going right to work up top. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He's got him this time. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Quarterback moving. Able to make the catch, but not in the field of play. It's an incomplete pass. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw again. Buys a little time. Got room to work. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it and still on his feet. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He wants to throw it. Might be looking to run. Touchdown, UCF! Great place to start for this offense. The give to the back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Brown wants to pass. Now adjusting. Looking for the score. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Knights.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays.
Here we go. Right. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying play action. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast, he's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got a man. It's Nixon. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
The Knights trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Let's go, right. Check, check. Blue, white 53. White 53.
Off play action. Going for the big play. He's got it on the outside. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Brown will throw it. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Got his man downfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Moves away as he feels pressure. And they're going to put another.
Here we go. Do the show. Quick. Ready, two.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Unloads it left. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got his man. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw just spectacular.